The New England Patriots were one of the worst teams in the early 1990s. Can we win a Super Bowl with them in Tecmo Super Bowl? We are going to start a brand new season with the New England Patriots. We will go ahead and auto skip to our first game. We are hopping into our first regular season game against the Indianapolis Colts. I just got finished doing a worst team challenge with them. It's already on the channel. And we won our first coin toss. We're going to go ahead and kick off. So I have to get familiar with New England. Jason Starowski is our kicker. He kicks it off to Clarence Verdin, who's waiting in the end zone. Runs it out. And he breaks a tackle, gets past the 10-yard line, and is tackled at the 17. So they've got Bentley, of course, and Ivy Joe Hunter. Very familiar with this Colts team now. We choose Harvey, and Hunter gets a half a yard. 2nd down and 9. George drops back. This will be a pass. Got Harvey in coverage. He's going to pass it to Hester, and we make the interception with Lippett. Huge first turnover. So we'll change our playbook after this game. We've got Stephen and we've got Allen. Grogan is our QB, or Stephenson. He breaks a couple of tackles and he's at the 15, the 10, the 5. And he got tackled at the goal line. Wow. See if we can punch it in. Here's the handoff. Oh, they picked the play. Loss of a half a yard. We'll go with that toss again. 2nd and goal. And they picked our play once again. This time we lose about 4. All right. I'll choose pass number 3. Grogan drops back. And nobody's open, so he'll go ahead and run it himself. So the first touchdown of the season is scored by our quarterback on a running play. He scrambled for 6 points. Steve Grogan. Starowski to add the extra point. It's up and it's good. So here's the kickoff. 2nd of the game. Verdin waiting deep in his own end zone. Can't call a touchback. Has to run it out. And he breaks a tackle. Oh, he gets tackled at the 14. So we'll choose a pass this time. Choose Reynolds to see how he is. And Ivy Joe Hunter is wrapped up. He's still grappling, and he finally gets brought down. Loss of 2. 2nd and 12 for Indianapolis. George drops back, and he's going to scramble. He's going to get a few yards. 3rd and 4. He's out of the shotgun. Got McSwain back in coverage. It's a pass to Brooks. He's wide open. Makes the catch. He's past midfield. Gets tackled at around the 38-yard line. 1st and 10 for Indianapolis. They are marching for the first time this game. It's a handoff to Hunter. He's tackled for a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9. Albert Bentley breaks a tackle and he gets close to the 20-yard line. 7-0. George out of the shotgun once again. Tosses it to Bentley. Bentley gets a couple of yards. 2nd and 7. This could be the same play, huh? It's a pass. Got a couple of guys open. He's throwing it to Beach. And it's not caught. That's the end of the first quarter. 3rd and 7. George out of the pro set formation. He drops back. Got a couple of blitzers. Oh, we missed them, and George is going to have himself a 1st down and maybe more. That was not clutch. 1st and goal for Indianapolis. It's going to be a little toss to Bentley again, and he's brought down behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down and goal still. 11 yards to go. George out of the shotgun once again. tosses it to Brooks, and it's overthrown. 3rd and goal. There's a little toss to Bentley. He cuts it back upfield, and he's tackled at the 5. So New England with the goal line stand will hold Indianapolis to a field goal attempt right here. Biasucci with the kick. It's up, and it's good. 7-3. So New England back to receive their first kickoff. It's Martin. He brings it up to the 40. He's slow as smoke, but he gets it past midfield. He's at the 45, the 40, the 35, the 30, 25, and he gets tackled at the 23. Let's give it to Allen. Grogan hands it to Allen. Gets a couple of blocks, and he's got the first down inside the 10-yard line. It's a pass play. Grogan drops back. He's got a man open in the end zone. It's Fryer, and he makes the catch for the touchdown. Irving Fryer. 13-3 New England. Our first passing touchdown of the season. Starovsky with the extra point. 14-3. Here comes the kick. Verdon waiting back there. Catches it and runs it out. He's tackled at the 6-yard line. 1st and 10, Indianapolis. George out of the shotgun. Couple of blitzers. He throws it to Hester, who makes a running catch. Jesse Hester out to the 30, 35, the 40, and he gets tackled just before midfield. 2nd quarter, a little bit less than 2 minutes to go. George drops back for another pass. Oh, he breaks a tackle in the end zone. He's scrambling once again, but he's tackled after a 3-yard gain. Indy calls their second timeout. It's 2nd and 7 at the 45. Here's a little handoff to Bentley. Oh, Bentley's going to have some running room. He gets tackled at the 41. First down into New England territory. They call their final timeout. In the shotgun formation. Oh, it's a handoff to Bentley. Tackled after a 2-yard gain. 58 seconds left. It's another handoff to Bentley. He's tackled after a 1-yard gain. 3rd and 6. Shotgun formation once again. This time it will be a pass to Hester, and it's incomplete. So Indianapolis will go for the field goal. Biasucci trying to go 2 for 2. There's the kick. No pressure. And it's off the crossbar, the upright. No good. 1st and 10. Stevenson gets the pitch. And he gets tackled just after midfield. There'll be one final play in the half. See if Fryer can get out there. Grogan to Fryer. Sliding catch. He gets up and he runs it into the end zone. That's the 3rd New England touchdown. 20-3. So Starovsky trying to add that extra point. He does, and it's 21-3. Let's head into the halftime show. All right, we're out of the half. Biasucci with a terrible kick to Martin. He's going to get it to past midfield. Great field position to start the second half for New England. Grogan in the pro set formation. He drops back. He's got his running back open. Stephenson makes the catch. He's at the 30, and he gets tackled. Good gain, though. Let's go back to the run. Stevenson gets the pitch. He's got a couple of blocks. He's at the 15, the 10, and gets tackled. 1st and goal, New England. Another pass, drop back. And Grogan runs it in. Second rushing touchdown for Steve Grogan. 27-3 New England. There's the kick. It's up and it's good. 28-3. Storovsky to kick it off to Verdon once again. Fields it in the end zone. Runs it out. Dodges a tackle. But gets brought down at the 13. 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. George out of the pro set. He's dropping back for a pass. Throws it to Hester at the sideline. Incomplete anyway. George drops back for another pass. He's tossing it to Hunter. Another incompletion. 3rd and 10. Out of the shotgun formation. George is looking to pass it. Instead, he's going to be brought down. Ed Reynolds with his first sack of the season. So the Colts will punt out of their own end zone. It's Stark. And Fryer is waiting for the punt. Catches it at the 39 and gets tackled a couple yards later. Grogan is dropping back. Let's see if he has anybody. It looks like everyone's covered, so he's going to run it himself and get out of bounds. 6-yard gain. There's a toss to Stevenson. He's past midfield, gets a couple of blocks, and he's brought down, but he does have a first down. Grogan out of the pro set. He's dropping back. Fryer is covered. Stevenson's open. Makes the catch. Another first down. He's at the 25, and he's brought down. 1st and 10, New England. There's another toss to Stevenson. This time he's running north. Eight-yard gain for Stevenson. Grogan hands it to Allen, who gets to the 5, and he's in the end zone. Touchdown. Marvin Allen. No relation to Marcus, I think. Storovsky to add the extra point, and it is now 35-3 New England. Oop. Accidental onside kick. George picks it up. George is dropping back for the pass. He's got everybody open, but he's going to scramble it. And he gets tackled after 8 yards. 35-3, fourth quarter. 2nd and 2. George, he passes it, and it's intercepted once again. Lippett with the pick. Second one of the game for the Patriots. 1st and 10, New England. Fryer is wide open. Here's the toss from Grogan. Fryer running, leaps and makes the catch. And he will run untouched into the end zone. Another Patriots TD. 41-3. Patriots. And Storovsky adds the point. 42-3. There's the powerful kick. Verdon awaiting the kick. Fields it, runs out of the end zone. He runs past a couple of guys, and he's tackled at the 11. So things not looking good for Indianapolis in this game. George is back there. He tosses it to Bentley. Bentley's going to try to pick up a few yards on the ground, and he does. He's got the first down, a little bit more than that. And he's brought down at the 38. 3 minutes, 8 seconds left to go. New England up 42-3. George hands it off to Bentley, and he's tackled at the line of scrimmage. Now George is out of the shotgun. We pick this play, and he's sacked by Garen Varys. 3rd down and 20. George drops back. He's got a couple of guys open. He's going to scramble. Nope. He passes it instead to nobody. 4th and 20. Last hope for the Colts. They're out of the pro set formation. It's going to be a handoff to Ivy Joe Hunter, and he actually might have the first down. He does. He's past midfield. That's the best play the Colts have run all game long. It was a curious call, but it worked. 1st and 10, Indianapolis. George hands it to Bentley again. This time he's brought down after a 3-yard gain. Final timeout for the Colts. No hope at this point. They're just playing for pride. George drops back. He's going to scramble. He's going to throw it. He's going to scramble. He's very close to a first down. 3rd and 2. There's the pass to Brooks, and he makes it. First down. 1 minute, 16 seconds to go in the game. George dropping back once again. He's going to pass it to Beach. He catches it, but he's brought down at the goal line. 2nd and 1. And Bentley rushes it in. The first touchdown for Indianapolis, and it comes with just a minute or so left in the 4th quarter. 42-9. They will more than likely try an onside kick. Biasucci's blocked. No good. Here comes the onside kick. And it's scooped up by Grogan himself. So with 35 seconds left, this one's all but over. There's the pitch to Stevenson. And he's at the 35, the 30. Gets tackled at the 25. 10 seconds left in the game. There's another pitch to Stevenson. He's going to have a few yards, and that's the game. So 42-9, final score. John Stevens with 102 yards on 9 carries. Grogan, 100% completion, 165 yards. Irving Fry with 3 catches for 128. And that's week 1.